It's Chris Vintomania back with another video, and this time it's long overdue Hit or Shit series. I apologise to the guys for being so lacklustre with this. I just didn't find the time, and then I sat down today to watch the rest of it, this DVD, and was kind of a little bit underwhelmed by it, but we'll get on to that in a minute. So the Great Overjobber, give me Extreme Rules 2009 with, if I do this, it looks like Rey Mysterio is my head, which is freaky. I'll just put my nose. So yeah, that's what I have to review. So set in New Orleans, the opening match is for the US Championship, which has Kofi Kingston, who's the champion. It's weird that in 2009 he was the champ, and then in 2013 he was the champ as well. Just goes to show how little Kofi has actually done in those years. MVP Matt Hardy, William Regal. Hardy has a broken hand. Hardy says to Regal, why not him and Regal team up against, MVP and Kofi Kingston. There's this big superplex from the turnbuckle. MVP goes to join this to try and get the slam them all down, but actually botches it and kind of makes it look a bit more weird than it should do. Good spot, but it would have been better if MVP wasn't involved in it. Regal is then slammed on the Hardy by Kofi Kingston for him to do the boom drop. So he actually does it on two people instead of one. It's weird because another spot is on the outside. MVP standing there and Kofi Kingston kicks him to the outside, and then kicks him again, and then kind of uses that to then propel himself over the top rope to go back into the ring, which was very, very weird, very unique. Regal suplexing Kofi Kingston onto Matt Hardy, and Kofi hits the Trouble in Paradise and pins William Regal to retain the US Championship. Todd Grisham and JR, the SmackDown commentators, this was whenever you had the three different ones, because you had Matt Striker and Josh for ECW, and you had Michael Cole and Lawler for Raw. So then you had Rey Mysterio versus Chris Jericho for the Intercontinental title, which Rey Mysterio had. I liked this feud because it was a case of, you saw as Rey Mysterio comes down, puts the head up to the children, does one, and some guy comes over the barricade and started beating the crap out of Rey Mysterio, and it's Chris Jericho. And then you see like highlights of like Jericho going to rip the mask off and Jeff Hardy coming down for the save. So Jericho's actually up in the merchandise stand cutting a promo on Rey Mysterio, saying selling all your merchandise, blah blah blah. Cuts a promo on Rey, kind of comes down the ramp and says to the crowd, don't touch me. So Rey comes out. Rey flips over the steps and drop kicks them into Jericho, the way we've seen him done numerous times. Leg drop over the top rope on the Jericho. Jericho does his normal springboard drop kick, and Rey actually counteracts this with a drop kick. So you see Jericho thinking he's going to hit it, and then Rey actually drop kicking him. Rey Mysterio does a suicide dive, people, on the Jericho after Jericho hits the ring post and falls outside. And there's a bit where near the ring post is, Jericho's actually on the outside, and Rey Mysterio does it backwards, 619 to the outside. Jericho looks to be hit by the splash, counters with a code breaker, which was really good. Jericho gets a chair, and Rey drop kicks it in Jericho's face. Rey, I can't even read my own writing. Rey jumps with a leg drop with, I don't even know what the hell that says. Brilliant. Rey uses the chair to get out of it. Walls Jericho he's in. Rey uses chair to get out of Walls Jericho. Rey goes for 619, and Jericho actually just quick as grabs the mask, and Rey covers his face. Jericho pins him, 9-time Intercontinental Champion. We then have Batista versus Randy Orton. Well, we have that coming up, but we see like Orton or Batista saying he's going to kill Orton, blah, blah, blah. We have a Samoan strap match, which was Umaga versus CM Punk. And I am not a fan of these matches. I always know that the underdog, there's always somebody who's smaller than the other dude who, and they always say, oh, he's not going to win, and blah, blah, blah. No different here. To be honest with you, this is a match that I kind of tuned out at because I don't really particularly enjoy these matches. The crowd seems really dead for this match as well. You find that the crowd, like Punk will hit Umaga with some moves, go to do 3, and then go to the last turnbuckle and can't reach it, and Umaga does the same. Kind of ends with Punk doing 3 of them and kind of holding on to the strap, and Umaga kind of bringing him in. Umaga goes for the Samoan spike, CM Punk ducks, puts him on his shoulders, GTS hits the 4th turnbuckle, it's over. We then have the ECW hardcore match, which I thought most ECW matches were anyway, which was Christian versus Tommy Dreamer versus Jack Swagger. This is kind of where you see more of Swagger. Swagger's just a really underused talent, in my opinion. I'm a big fan of his and just wish that, he wasn't doing drugs and things like that. So we see like Swagger saying to Christian and Dreamer, you two fight, and then kind of go after Swagger. Apparently Christian took a 3-year hiatus from the WWE. I believe that was maybe called TNA, Josh. A kendo stick, Dreamer to Christian, looks really painful, as most kendo sticks does. Dreamer's on the outside of the apron, and Christian and Swagger down here. He has the trash can on the back of his head and kind of just runs and kind of just flips over and hits them with his body in the trash can, which is kind of very innovator of violence, as they say Tommy Dreamer is. Swagger upside down in the turnbuckle, so if that's Swagger's head here, there's a trash can here, and Dreamer's going to go and drop kick him in his face. Christian pulls him out of the road, and then he does it. We want table chance start, and Christian goes for moving Swagger, but Swagger uses the trash can to Christian's head, and then there's a sign that says WWE needs RVD. Well, we had to wait a while, but you got it, so there you go. Swagger goes for a gotcha wrench powerbomb. Dreamer hits him with a crutch, and Dreamer hits his DDT, and some 20 years later, Tommy Dreamer has the ECW title. Kind of a nothing, because at that point the ECW title didn't really mean anything. We have Vicky backstage Chavo has his hands up and Vicky's punching him because there's this whole hog pen match, which I'll get onto later on. I have to get onto it now. Hog pen match, no comment because I didn't watch it, and if you did watch it, then more fool you. I'm sorry, Overjobber, but I'm not watching that. Literally that pile of crap. We have Hornswoggle and Goldust, which is probably the funniest thing about this event, saying that Goldust wants to have something signed by Vicky because he took Hornswoggle to lunch and says, "You smell like shiitake mushrooms," and then he says to Hornswoggle, "Don't touch it because it may be poop." We then see the cage lowering for the Orton Batista match because for the WWE Championship match, Some You Can't Wrestle chants directed to Batista. We then have Batista getting in some early offense with him being, kind of wind up because past week on Raw, Orton had beaten the crap out of Flair and punted him in the head. Orton trying to get at the door because he's done a move, and Batista tries to slither out the door. Michael Cole says, "Oh, he's got to get his feet out," and of course doesn't. Goes for the punt later on. Batista flips back out of the way. Tries to then Orton tries to climb out of the ring, and Batista kind of has him like he's going to powerbomb. Goes to powerbomb, flips out of the road, goes for RKO, misses, goes for a powerbomb again, eventually gets it and wins. And I thought this match would have probably gone on a bit longer than it actually did. It's very, very strange. Very nothing match, which seems to be happening with Orton. We then have Cena versus Big Show in a submission match. Seems to be the traditional, Cena promo of people didn't believe in me that I could lift the Big Show on my shoulders, but I proved that. Like on, I think it was Judgment Day or Backlash, whatever one was. Critics were saying that he lost a step. Big Cena chance. Cena tries to hit ASTF early. Can't lock it in. Apparently, if Cena is hit by Big Show's fist and can't answer the count of 10, that's a submission apparently. I don't know. Big Show in the sleeper hold, gets out of it, looks like he's going for a powerbomb, but throws Cena on his face, which was a good spot. Cena then goes to the outside. Big Show's favouring his knees, so Cena's kind of walking around. Cena goes for the top rope, jumps because Big Show's kind of in the middle of the ropes. No, that's later on. I'll get on to that anyway. He kind of hits his leg drop move on that, and Big Show then gets his foot bent around the rope and kind of like that. So the rope's there, kind of Big Show's foot's like there. Kind of instead of Cena having to try and hold the foot, does it that way, and Big Show taps out. And then the last match we have is Edge versus Jeff Hardy for the World Heavyweight Championship, which obviously these two have a real good pedigree on being in ladder matches and stuff. Some really, really good spots. Far too many to actually mention. The biggest one is they actually do like a suplex thing from the outside onto another ladder, which just looked sick. And Jeff Hardy reclaiming his World Heavyweight Championship. I apologise if I've seemed rushed because I try to do this in under 15 minutes so I can upload it on my iPad. And hit or shit, to be honest with you, it was kind of a lackluster event, bar the last match. So unfortunately, as Batista would do, thumbs down. Not the best pay-per-view in the world to watch. And now it's my turn to give one to Mr. Big Red, a DVD that is, a review, Dirty Minded People. And for you, Chris, I tried to pick something with Kane in it, and I have, but he's not in the main event. And it is Unforgiven 2006. So we have Kane versus Umaga. The Hell in a Cell match is D-Generation X versus the McMahons and Big Show. And I want to hear your thoughts on that, because you know why. So we have some good matches there anyway, but I'll let Chris divulge the information on that. And that is going to do it for me. Sorry this seemed a really rushed video, and I will do a video later on. I'll probably be wearing the same attire and do a video just on something to do with wrestling. But thank you for watching. Continue to follow the guys like Overjobber, Bar 24 Power, 2004 Punk, Stuart Clemson, Joe Scott 44, Alan G.W. Price, Mr. Big Red 1990, X1 Tom Gurley X, Mikey 2004. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say for now. So until the next time, thank you for watching, and I'm out of breath.